there. Today we're going to do a short practice for shoulder and arm strength. So you will need 2 blocks for this practice. So we'll begin by coming into child's pose, using the 2 blocks to support the hands. So set the blocks that are about shoulder distance apart at the lowest height, and then placing the hands on the blocks so that the heel of the hands is right at the very front end and the fingertips reach forward. And then sit back towards your heels with the knees about outer hip distance apart. From there, you just want to stretch back through the hips, through the side waist, as you reach and extend forward through the arms and into the hands. Get the index knuckles to firmly press the blocks down, but then against that action, roll the shoulders away from each other. Okay, so you want to broaden across the chest and the upper back. You can also try bending the elbows out to the side just a little bit for a moment there to feel for that widening action across the back of the body, and then trying to maintain that. Again, squeeze the arms straighter. Ears should remain in line with the upper arms. A little scoop of the tailbone to draw the muscles of the pelvic floor up towards the belly. Belly draws back towards the spine, and then the chest melts forward. Okay, sides of the neck are nice and long, the jaw is unhinged, and the breath should remain smooth. Nice deep breath here. So the object here is really to lift the arms up and away from gravity. You're trying to lift from the wrists through the forearms, elbows, upper arms, and even into the center of the armpits. So don't collapse. Okay, lift. And then press forward, press back. Nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. From here, rock forward to a tabletop position, and you can take the blocks off the mat. Come on down onto forearms now, and run the forearms parallel to each other like train tracks, palms flat on the ground. Wrap the outer elbows in, and walk the knees back a little behind your hips so you've got some room to move here. Toes can either be curled under or feet pointed, really as you like. Lift the belly here and trying to keep the pelvis neutral. This means don't let the sitting bones roll up towards the ceiling. Keep the pelvis neutral, draw the belly towards the spine, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, move the shoulders straight back. As you move your shoulders straight back, the elbows are going to want to splay out to the sides. Keep holding them in, hugging them in towards the midline. Index knuckles, inner wrists, press them into the floor. And don't arch the back. Keep the tailbone drawing forward slightly. Nice deep breath here. Again, sides of the neck should remain long. Jaw unhinged. There's no stress being transferred into the neck. Good, and ease forward on the inhale. And then we're going to go back one more time. Exhale, shoulders back any amount. Index knuckles pressing into the floor, inner wrists rolling down towards the ground. Hug those elbows in. Resist any tendency for the elbows to want to splay out to the sides. You'll feel the stronger arm wanting to do all of the work. Make sure that both arms are working evenly, equally, both shoulders working evenly, equally here. One more deep breath. Keep the neck soft. Good, and come forward. Bring your knees forward. And now coming up to set up for downward facing dog. So you'll want to set your hands flat, wrist creases parallel, about shoulder distance apart. Again, take your knees back behind your hips, toes under, lifting up and back, and take your dog pose. Now the dog should feel lighter here because of the work we've done so far. Index knuckles down. Lift the wrists, forearms, upper arms, and even the armpits up and away from the ground. Again, get a sense of width across the back of the body as well as the chest. So bend the elbows a little bit, just a tiny little bit out to the sides, and this will help you to widen your shoulder blades on your back. Keep the upper back nice and broad, and then squeeze the arms again to straight. If you need to micro bend your knees here in order to get the spine nice and long, fully extended, keep your knees bent. Deep breath here. Good, now we're going to rock forward to plank. Inhale, come forward to plank. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Keep your legs strong and your belly toned. Exhale, go back into downward facing dog. Inhale again, come forward to plank. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhaling forward to plank. Exhaling into dog. Now we're going to add chaturanga, or a little bit of a push-up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back. Again, inhale, coming forward. Little micro bend of the elbows. Exhale, back to dog pose. One more time. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale, back. Just come forward to plank. Inhale. Back to dog. Exhale. Forward to plank. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. One more time. Inhaling. Forward to plank. And exhaling back. This time we're going to go all the way to the floor. Inhale, come forward to plank. And as you exhale, all the way down. Pointing the feet. Take the hands right off the mat and come to fingertips. From here, make your legs strong and even ground through the front of the pelvis a little more. Activate the abdominals to protect the lower back. Loop the shoulders up and away from the floor. And then inhale, pressing into the fingertips, lift the chest and roll the shoulders back. Exhale, slowly lower. Again, inhale, loop the shoulders back, lift up, press up. Exhaling, down. Again, inhale, shoulder loop, press to the fingertips. Exhaling, down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, strong legs. Exhale. And one more time, please. Inhaling, lift up. And exhaling, coming all the way back down. Now go ahead and just take the arms under the forehead for a moment here. Just soften in the upper back shoulders. Release the legs. Take another full breath. Enjoy the pause. All right, from here we're going to come to a Sphinx position. So forearms again to the train track position. Okay, so running parallel to each other, palms flat. Now loop your shoulders back and away from the ears, and from here, curling your toes under, pull the pubic bones towards the navel and begin to lift your abdomen off the floor. Now some of you will just stay here, okay, and you'll just keep the knees down. Those of you that can, come to a full forearm plank position. Roll back onto the balls of the feet. Press the forearms, inner wrists, inner palms into the floor, and then again wrap the outer shoulders strongly away from one another. Take another couple of breaths. Keep lifting those legs, lift the belly, lift the ribs. Head and neck are relaxed. And then exhale and slowly lower. Okay, again, you can just cross your arms. And again, just release the shoulders, upper back, neck, jaw. All right, and we're going to come up one more time. From here now, setting the hands again parallel to one another. Get those elbows in line with shoulders. Toes curl under. Engage the abdominals. Lift the belly off the floor. Maybe you're on knees. Maybe you're in full plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shoulders back, shoulders wide, inner palms down. Now lift your hips, so even if the knees are on the ground, lift your hips up, lift your knees up, everyone, and walk in a little bit. Okay, so bring the feet closer to the elbows. From here, lift your hips, lift your belly. Draw the shoulders gently back behind the elbows. Resist the urge to let the elbows splay out to the sides. Nice deep breath here. If you can straighten your legs, straighten your legs. Good. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. And then slowly come on down. Knees under the belly, forehead to the floor. Arms sweep back. Balasana. Nice deep breath. Good. Inhale to rise. And there you have it. There's your shoulder and arm strengthener. Now, if you want a little more from that, you can repeat the sequence one more time, or perhaps move into an arm balance sequence or an inversion sequence. All right, take care. I'll see you next time.